What is up, perps? It's been, I don't know, a few days since I've done a video. Been busy, been dealing with a bad sinus infection that's had me just wrecked for a little while. But hey, I'm back. So, here we go with another episode of Paper Cuts. I think this is episode 43, I think. And for that, we're just going to pick one of the plasma cuts. I don't know whether I've used this one or not, but this is my poopy communist. Got the little black jacket on, little red hat, little black jack boots. Yeah, that's my poopy communist. So we're gonna leave him down there. So let's get back to the grind here. We're already recording. Let's do a screen share, and we are doing it with sound. So hopefully I don't have the music up so loud that you can't hear me once everything kicks in. Hopefully it'll do alright. It's been a little bit, maybe I'm a little rusty. So let's share sound. Let's kick it. What is up, perps? Alright, so let's get into this bad boy right here. Let me get everything, some stuff in the way. Alright, so this was introduced in the House on 5/7 of 21. This bill is still marching through right now. So it's doing its thing. It's still running. Now this is, let's get into this. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. So to amend Title 18 United States Code to prohibit a federal firearms licensee from selling or delivering certain semi-automatic centerfire rifles to a person under 21 years of age, with exceptions for active duty military personnel and full-time law enforcement officers, and for other purposes. Alright, let's get into this one. So, usual list of morons on this one. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to be polite today. I'm getting back on the old horse, so we're going to ride it into the ground. Mr. Brown, Mr. whatever the hell his name is, Mr. Cleveland, Mr. Jet, Mr. Evans, Miss Hayes, Mr. Langren, he can kiss my ass anyway. Miss Moore of Wisconsin. Oh, of course, Eleanor Holmes Norton is on here. Ayanna Presley with her little no hair having ass. I don't know whether it's on her ass or just her head, but her head's normally in her ass, so that's probably how that spread. Mr. Rupus Berger, Miss whatever. Miss Watson Coleman, she is another a surgeon. Introduced the following bill. Now, it's been a little bit since I've actually went in and checked on this bill. It has gained co-sponsors since this. It's been read, what they call read, a couple of times. So it's progressing. Let's just say that. Get the shoulders rolled in, do a little bit of stretching. You gotta wade through a bunch of horse shit. So let's see. I think they start out on 922 here. So let's get down into this. And we already read what they're trying to do. So the short title of this act may be cited as the Raise the Age Act. Prohibition on federal firearms licensees selling or delivering certain semi-automatic centerfire rifles to a person under 21 years of age, with exceptions, which is your active duty military, law enforcement. Because obviously they are the only ones that can be responsible with this at this age. It's not like we put them in 3,000-pound battering rams and let them do 95 down the interstate much younger than this, in traffic with other cars doing the same speed or better. Not like kids die in car accidents. I mean, come on. We got to protect the children here. Okay, so getting into this section, yeah, I was right. So 922, Section B1 of Title 18. Let's see. Let's move my fat ass up here so I can get down to what I'm doing. Let's see. Am I in 922B or was that A? So that's 922A. Okay, so I should be in the right place. Okay, so they changed the wording in this. So this is where it shall be unlawful for. That is the pretext to everything that's right here. So it shall be, just think about that every time. It shall be unlawful for. So it shall be unlawful for any firearm or ammunition, or basically to sell any firearm or ammunition to an individual who the licensee knows or has reasonable cause to believe has not obtained 18 years of age. Now, you think that's funny. I thought they were talking about raising the age to 21. Wait, there's more. It shall be unlawful to sell any semi-automatic centerfire rifle that has or has the capacity to accept an ammunition feeding device with a capacity exceeding 5 rounds to any individual who the licensee knows or has reasonable cause to believe has not obtained 21 years of age and is not a qualified individual. Shall be unlawful for yada 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 if the firearm or ammunition is not a semi-automatic centerfire rifle described in subparagraph B and is other than a shotgun or rifle or ammunition for a shotgun or rifle to any individual who the licensee has reasonable cause to believe has not obtained 21 years of age. So that's just with ammunition. Already, people under 18 are not supposed to be able to buy, or people under 21, I think, aren't supposed to be able to buy, like, pistol ammo. People under 18 aren't, I think they ain't supposed to be able to buy shit. So this is bringing that back down to you can't even purchase the ammo. And God knows how many times through the years that I have purchased any number of different types of ammunition at a lot of different ages. Definitely younger than 18. Shotgun shells, all kinds of shit. Again, it's the same horseshit with these people. I'm going through all the stuff on frames and receivers right now. I'm only about 80 pages into that. But I will be shooting some stuff on that. That's probably going to be the subject of a Share the Pain stream. That way we can long form it and run. Like my videos are short most of the time anyway. Yeah, funny. Okay, let's look. Where they go next? So, alright, we read that. Conforming amendments, they get in here to 922C1. Move down, make sure I made that edit. If I didn't, we'll just read through it on there. What can I say? On a side note, the SDI courses are pretty good. I'm basically done with I was basically done with all my work for the week last night. So it's all pretty simple. It's ballistics and intro to firearms right now. Just rolling through that. So some good information. It really is. And there's some stuff that just I have to understand that some people doing this aren't familiar with firearms. So that little yellow bus, yeah, we're cruising right now. All right, so getting into conforming amendments, subject to penalties provided by law, I swear that, and then this is the part that they're deleting, I think. That's the reason I've got it highlighted like it is. And then they add in this case, in this one, in case of a semi-automatic centerfire rifle that has or has the capacity to accept a ammunition feeding device with a capacity exceeding 5 rounds, I am at least 21 years of age or a qualified individual as defined in yada 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 of Title 18 United States Code. In case of a firearm other than a semi-automatic centerfire rifle that has the capacity to accept an ammunition feeding device with a capacity exceeding 5 rounds, a shotgun or a rifle, I am at least 21 years of age, or that in the case of a shotgun or rifle, I am at least 18 years of age. Their wording is ridiculous. And they're just jamming this word salad together. It's like taking cooked spaghetti, drain the water off of it, pick the whole thing up, throw it against the damn wall, all the noodles go everywhere. That's this shit. At least I started back with this one. There are a few other bills coming up that make this look like child's play as far as the absolute stupidity and insanity of the bill. So this is the warm-up. Alright, so qualified individual, section 921. Where's my 921? There's 921. So we're getting into definitions of 921. Let's roll. Where's that? Damn, okay. So this is where this comes in. Section 921A of such title is amended by inserting after paragraph 29 the following. So I think paragraph 30 was shot down a long time ago. Now they're adding some crap back in. The term qualified individual means a member of the armed forces on active duty and a full-time employee of the United States, a state or a political subdivision of the state who, in the course of his or her official duties, is authorized to carry a firearm, ACAT. The term ammunition feeding device means a magazine, belt, drum, feed strip, similar device, but does not include an attached tubular device, which is only capable of operating with 22 caliber rimfire ammunition. Like no one's ever been killed with a 22. It's insane I'm this far into this, and I have not even covered all of the gun control bills the Democrats put in the first 100 days of their just. All of you idiots out here who voted for these morons, God knows I wish you could live underneath your rulers and I could live underneath people that I vote for. I really wish that. That way I didn't have to suffer for your dumbass decisions. So went through that. Then Section 3, Operation of the Federal Bureau of Investigation Public Access Line. Report not later than 90 days after the date of enactment of this act, the Director of the Federal Bureau of Intimidation, in this subsection referred to as the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Intimidation, shall submit to Congress on the Judiciary of the Senate and the Committee on the Judiciary of the House of Representatives a report regarding operation of FBI's public access line. How this fits. See, the way they needle stuff and the way they stick stuff into bills. This access line, yeah, take that as you want, but it sounds like a tip line to me. Matters included. The report required by subsection A shall at a minimum include the following. A description of the protocols in effect with respect to information sharing between public access line and the field offices of the FBI, and recommendations for improving the protocols and procedures to improve information sharing. why does the ATF, and I don't think I caught it the first time I read this, but why is the ATF included in a bill trying to raise the age for something like an AR, AK, whatever, to 21, when they can buy those rifles right now at 18? Why are they moving that to 21 and then including a tip line to the ATF in this bill? Inquiring minds want to know, and if you guys have watched me long enough, I have a very inquiring mind. It's a little screwy, it's a little faulty, it has its quirks, but it is a very inquiring mind. So anybody out there in the comments that figures that one out, hook a brother up. But anyway, that is the end of this piece of toilet paper. Cat, you killing me. It's hard to keep corded headphones on when there is a cat wrapped up in them 3 different ways. You're killing me. Alright, so anyway, perps, that's this one. Y'all be cool. I am out. And probably gonna shoot something else. So we might be getting back to the norm here. So love you guys. Leave some likes, thumbs ups, share the videos. Well, don't do that, it'll ruin your reputation. But anyway, I'm out, guys. You guys be cool.